Diane Keaton's passing has left Hollywood and fans around the world in mourning. Known for her timeless elegance, quirky charm, and unforgettable performances in classics like The Godfather, Annie Hall, and Something's Gotta Give, Keaton wasn't just an actress. She was an icon of individuality. Her unique voice, her fashion, and her honesty about life and aging made her one of the most admired women in film. Now, as the world says goodbye, many are wondering how she will be honored and whether there will be a funeral for one of the most distinctive talents in Hollywood history. Reports confirm that Diane Keaton passed away at the age of 79 in California on October 11, 2025. Sources close to her family revealed that her health had declined rapidly in recent months, surprising those who knew her best. Though no official cause of death has been publicly released, her family has requested privacy as they navigate this difficult time. Fans across the globe have expressed heartbreak, with tributes pouring in from fellow actors, directors, and admirers who grew up inspired by her work. While no official details about a public funeral have been confirmed, those who knew Diane best say she preferred things simple and heartfelt. It's believed that her family may hold a private ceremony attended by close friends and colleagues, followed later by a larger memorial in Hollywood to celebrate her remarkable life and legacy. Given her enormous influence, it's expected that the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and other film organizations will host tribute events to honor her achievements and contributions to cinema. Her hometown of Santa Ana, California, has already announced its own plans to honor her memory. City officials revealed that they will light up the local water tower in Diane's favorite color and dedicate a section of the city in her name. A Memorial Street sign is also being discussed, something that will remind future generations of the local girl who became one of Hollywood's brightest stars. Diane Keaton's death has prompted a wave of tributes from across the entertainment world. Woody Allen, who directed her in Annie Hall and shared one of cinema's most iconic partnerships with her, remembered her as magical, unique, and unlike anyone the world has ever known. Goldie Hawn, her close friend and co-star from The First Wives Club, expressed her sorrow, saying that she and Diane had promised to grow old together, a promise tragically unfulfilled. Director Nancy Meyers, who worked with Keaton on Something's Gotta Give, said she lost a friend of 40 years and called Diane a true original, brilliant, brave, and full of heart. Across Hollywood, theaters are paying tribute to the Oscar-winning actress by re-releasing some of her most beloved films. Cinemas around the country are screening Annie Hall, The Godfather, and Something's Gotta Give in special memorial showings, giving fans the chance to relive her finest moments on the big screen once more. These events are less about mourning and more about celebrating the incredible legacy of a woman who made generations laugh, cry, and think. Diane Keaton's career spanned more than 5 decades, during which she became known for playing strong yet vulnerable women who reflected the complexities of real life. She was never afraid to be herself, whether she was challenging Hollywood's beauty standards, defying expectations about marriage, or showing that aging could be graceful and fearless. Her distinctive fashion sense, those wide-brimmed hats, turtlenecks, and tailored suits, became as iconic as her performances. She made being yourself fashionable long before it was a movement. Friends describe her as humble, funny, and refreshingly honest. Despite her fame, Diane preferred quiet moments over red carpet glamour. She loved photography, design, and collecting art, often sharing glimpses of her creative world with fans. She was also a devoted mother and cherished her family life, often saying that her children were her greatest achievement. As plans for her memorial continue to take shape, fans from around the world have created online spaces to share their memories, favorite quotes, and emotional tributes. Clips of her films have flooded social media, and thousands of fans have shared how Diane Keaton inspired them to embrace their individuality and live authentically. Her influence wasn't just cinematic, it was deeply personal. While it's still uncertain what form her funeral or public memorial will take, one thing is clear: Diane Keaton's impact will never fade. Whether in a quiet ceremony or a grand Hollywood tribute, her life will be celebrated for everything she gave to cinema and to those who loved her work. She didn't just act, she redefined what it meant to be a woman in Hollywood. Strong, complicated, funny, and unapologetically real. Diane Keaton's passing marks the end of an era, but her voice, her spirit, and her unforgettable performances will continue to live on through the films she left behind. For fans, she remains eternal, the stylish, fearless woman who reminded the world that authenticity is the most beautiful thing a person can wear. And as the world prepares to honor her in the coming days, one truth shines brighter than ever. Legends like Diane Keaton don't truly die. They live forever in the stories they've told and the hearts they've touched.